Good morning, Gladiators, and welcome to the Northwood Update on WNHS. Today is Wednesday, February 22nd, 2017, and that makes it an odd period day. At this time, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
If you were standing, you may now be seated.
Did you know the counseling department is going high-tech? From now on, when students visit, they will complete a Google form indicating their needs. Our counseling secretary and counselors have a QR code that students can zap to get immediate access to the form. This new technology will allow students to complete the form without lines or missing valuable class time. Instructions are available in both English and Spanish.
Today's Gladiator Lunch Help Sessions are with the Math Department and the Academy of Music, Theater, and Dance. Please look on the screen for specific classes in their room location for Gladiator Lunch.
Gladiators, have you joined the Northwood Latin dance team? Northwood's newest cultural dance opportunity starts this Friday, February 24th in room C203. The Minority Scholars Program would like to invite you to the Black History Month week-long celebration happening this week. Today is a blackout, and join us in the auditorium lobby for the Literary Cafe, where students will speak about various writers, and there's a chance for open mic. In the cafeteria, there's a poetry slam featuring a performance piece, The Revolution Will Not Be Televised.
Our week-long celebration ends Thursday. Expect an amazing dance show in the auditorium during lunch. Now let's take a look at an interview with Jamal Bowman about tomorrow's dance performance.
Like a audience interaction thing where we're basically taking you guys through the timeline of Black history and Black culture. So there's like, four acts of different years, and it's just, in each year there'll be like maybe a dance or a spoken word or different things, kind of just showcasing our culture and how we've developed over the years and stuff like that. I'm hoping that the audience, the Northwood audience, can see what Black culture is really about, because I feel like sometimes it's not represented as well as it should be.
What are you doing? You need to fight the power. You need to be with, getting equality and all that mess and all that jazz.
There's different meanings. So for instance, we have a Black Arts Movement year, or whatever you want to call it. That's going to be the year where it's kind of based on the protesting and saying what we need, our rights and stuff like that. But then there's going to be another act that's about present day, and it's about what's actually going on today and political stuff and society and just race altogether. And yeah, showing our development and the ugly side and the beautiful side to Black culture. So yeah.
And now for the Gladiator Sports Update. The Gladiator track and field team represented well last night at the Maryland State Championship meet. Sophomores Madison Armanda and Abza Feda finished 7th and 8th, respectively, in the 3,200-meter run.
Junior Eldon Phillips had a standout performance of the day, winning the 500-meter dash. He set a new personal best and broke his own school record en route to winning the state championship. with a time of 1 minute 5.8 seconds. Eldon becomes the first male state champion at Northwood since 2008.
Come celebrate the Gladiators' success tonight at the Winter Sports Awards ceremony from 6:30 to 8 p.m. From 6:30 to 7, we will have pizza outside the auditorium, and then the ceremony will start at 7 p.m. We will be acknowledging academic and athletic achievements from this winter season. Please plan to attend and dress to impress. Invite your family and teachers.
Got mulch? The Northwood Athletic Club's mulch sale is underway. The cost is $5 per bag for customer pickup or $6 per bag for delivery by our student athletes. The sale is through the end of March, and the mulch pickup and delivery date is April 1st. All proceeds benefit our Northwood athletes and athletic programs. Additional details are available on Northwood's website.
The third annual MCPS Dance Showcase will happen this Friday, February 24th at 7 p.m. in the Northwood Auditorium. Tickets at $10, and then children 5 and under are free. You can purchase your tickets at the box office, at lunch, or online.
The performance will feature performances by Einstein High School, Kennedy High School, Loiterman Middle School, Magruder High School, Silver Spring International Middle School, White Oak Middle School, Wooten High School, and Northwood's Advanced Dance Class and Dance Company.
Today, for African American History Month, we will talk about what exactly the Harlem Renaissance is. The Harlem Renaissance began at the end of World War I, fueled by the Great Migration, and ended when the start of the Great Depression.
Thousands of African Americans moved from farms in the South to industrialized northern cities in hopes of finding jobs and less discrimination. Many made their way to Harlem, the northern part of Manhattan in New York City.
Renaissance means rebirth. During this time, African American achievements in music, visual art, literature, and theater thrived. The Harlem Renaissance was a literary, artistic, and intellectual movement that kindled a new black cultural identity.
From this time period, we get artists such as Langston Hughes, Billie Holiday, Louis Armstrong, Lois Mailou Jones, and Duke Ellington. The Media Center will be closed before school, during lunch, and throughout the day today due to meeting being held in the location. We apologize for any inconvenience, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Northwood's George B. Thomas Learning Academy is continuing to accept enrollees. Please look for the GBTLA sign-up table in the cafeteria or come to next Saturday's session.
Are you interested in participating on the Northwood Update? Even if you didn't sign up for video class for next year, you can still participate. Freshmen through juniors interested in working on the morning show, please come to an interest meeting tomorrow at lunch here in the TV studio.
Have a great day, Gladiators, and don't forget to come to the Winter Sports Awards night this evening. I'm Brianna DeLuca.
And I'm Charlie Kurkowski
for the Northwood Update on WNHS.
I remember my grandma's favorite story was about how everything cost 2 cents when she was young. But now, everything constantly got more expensive. And it was all because of the government. These uneducated pigs didn't know how to control prices. And when I was privileged enough to hear the story, her complaining would last for hours and hours. And that's exactly what reactive people do. They always focus on the things that they cannot control. It's not possible that a concept like inflation would exist. And if it did, it's impossible that they wouldn't know about it. On the other hand, proactive people realize, look, even if my complaining were completely objective, it doesn't help me, so I'm going to focus on what I can control. If a proactive person owns a business where he sells a product, instead of focusing on how people these days don't appreciate good products anymore and how the government has horrible regulations, he focuses on how can I improve my